So this is the really wonderful trade fair for off-road camping vehicles at Bad Kissingen, and I've got to say that I think this is going to be the highlight of my motorhoming year. It's really interesting. I mean, obviously I appreciate not everybody wants to do off-road. I've never off-roaded except when I had to. Well, that's not entirely true. I suppose I was in the army. You had to do a bit of off-roading there. But it's even for those like me who sort of are just dreamers about it, I think this is the sort of place you'd want to come to. And you know, these vehicles, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to get a very small overview of them as I walk back to the press centre, where I've got to give the lens back. I borrowed a lens, fisheye lens, and it's absolutely outstanding. These vehicles, I filmed them yesterday, so you've got €1 million worth of vehicles there. MAN, Mercedes, MAN and Mercedes, sorry. You've got these pickup units, quite a lot of them here. I've never seen so many in one place. And we've got Action Mobile, one of the best known heavy-duty manufacturers. Volka here, who, like all people in this line, largely manufacture to order. So you tell them what you want and then they give it to you. As you can see, lots of people here today, and okay, it's warm weather, although last 2 days were really warm. I've never been so hot in Germany. Now this is company's Tom's Fahrzeug Technik, and I filmed their stuff at Stuttgart before, and I filmed here as well, so you can see a little interview there on one of these vans. As you may have noticed, as well as the vans themselves, there's lots of equipment. If you want to, you can drive some heavy-duty off-road trucks. There's Bimobile and Unimog. Others, a Land Rover, have tests. You can drive a Land Rover through the mud and water, see if you like it. So I'm hoping to film that when I do it. You have companies like this one here, Desert Tech, which sort of do the inside of vans. Quick walk down here, although this isn't my way back. You've got equipment and so stuff for off-road, particularly these things for getting you, I think that's for getting out of sand. Oh, sand track. I've been calling it sand track. I've just realised it's probably the way I translate the word from German, which often happens. You know, a person who's multilingual is a person who can't speak lots of languages. So I can introduce words from one language into, for example, in English, as that word there. That sand track isn't the correct word. Now, solar is something you're going to be wanting to use. Yeah, Unicat. And the reason I came in here because I think that this vehicle here is the tallest at this event. I think. I might be wrong. But on the campsite there's one which is even taller. Obviously it's been extended, but even without the extension it's pretty tall. Now I think you have enough room on your front lawn for that. Victron Energy make lithium batteries and equipment for use electronics. You'll want to keep the water drinkable. I'm surprised to see how popular Land Rover is. Lots of Land Rovers on at the campsite. If I had to pick a vehicle of choice, in fact I'd say for those who are not in actual motorhomes, I'd say it was the Land Rover. Grüß Gott. Okay, equipment Dometic, of course, that's what most of us have got, something which comes from Dometic. In my case it's the fridge. Conversions, they have a conversion from Mercedes there, camping unit on the back of a Mercedes Jeep. I think of myself as quite adventurous, but when I talk to some of the people here, I must seem pretty boring by comparison. Not adventurous at all. Another thing I've noticed by talking to people is that I expect a certain level of comfort, which includes the ability to wash myself properly every day. At least once a day, and on the weather's like this 3 or 4 times a day. And some other people though, when you listen to the stories, places they went to in cars and things of that nature, and it's quite amazing what they put up with, sort of washing themselves in rivers and what have you. And here we have some Tisha camping units which I filmed in the past, but I filmed again here so you can see what they look like inside in those films. Right, so this is the exit, and I've got to go out via the exit because I've got to give the camera lens back and put on my own lens. So, if you've seen my films before and you've got any opinions on the camera lens, what you think, compare the lens I'm using here to what I've used at other times, let me know. I mean it's a big investment, it's not cheap. I mean the lens is far more than the camera costs, but if the price isn't well, I know what the price is, but if there's sufficient improvement, then I'll get one. Right, I'm going to have to push my way through here. So, this is me signing out from Bad Kissingen.